Hello YouTube, I'm JobNet1 and welcome to Would You Rather. This is a game where you pretty much get two options, the blue option or the red option. You get to choose which one you would rather have to do. You can skip to another question. We might skip to other questions. I don't know yet, depends on what's asked. But we're going to see how this goes. You're going to learn a little bit about me, and I'm going to leave the last one in the video with you to see which you would rather do. Okay, let's get started. Would you rather have the voice of the opposite sex or the muscle mass body build of the opposite sex? Well, does that mean you have the opposite sex of the version you are? Or is it any muscle mass or build of the opposite sex? Because I know of some really, really buff women, and I know of some really, really unbuff women. Is unbuff even a word? I don't know. If it's the exact same style you are, then it just basically be the opposite gender version of you, body-wise and build. You'd still be your same gender, more or less. You just have the build or the voice. And personally, I know some women with men's voices and some men with voices like women. So, personally, I'd rather have a sexy voice. Than the bod of a woman. I'm sorry. Nothing against women and your bodies, but because I like several women's bodies, but I would rather have the voice of a woman. Come on. Show me what other people have said. Come on. It would seem Would You Rather is being stupid at the moment for some reason. So I'm going to try to get to the next question. Okay. Would you rather only read romance novels or would you only read textbooks? Personally, I would rather read textbooks. I like learning things. Alright, I think this time it seems to be taking my answer. Alright, let's see. And evidently 52% of people agree with me. You'd rather read textbooks. Would you rather be famous in this lifetime or go down in the history books? Well, if you're famous in this lifetime, don't you normally go down in the history books too? Because being famous usually puts you into the history books, don't it? Or at least in history in some form or other. The most famous people now are recorded by video, which is the new version of history keeping. I'd rather be famous in this lifetime. At least then I would know. You know what I mean? And 51% of people agree to that. That is nice to know. Alright, would you rather sleep in a tanning bed for a month or sleep in a small suitcase for a month? I'm gonna go with suitcase. At least then I won't get skin cancer. I mean, I might be more cramped, but hell, I mean, I'm not small, so I definitely probably wouldn't fit either way, but still. Would you rather kill someone you hate and get caught, or kill someone you love and never get caught? Well, I definitely don't want to kill someone I love. I guess I'd rather kill someone I hate and get caught. 83%. Would you rather have 300 horses or have a car with 300 horsepower? Hmm. What could I do with 300 horses? I could have a stampede. A vast stampede of horses to send across the world. What kind of horses? Are they all the same horse type? Or are they different kinds? Could they all be 300 Mustangs? To me, that 300 horses is starting to sound better and better because a single car with 300 horsepower, yes, that would be a fast car, but where could you drive it? I'd rather have the 300 horses and do things with them. Yeah, 300 horses sounds better to me. Evidently, 71% of people like a 300 horsepower car that they couldn't drive anywhere, or have to drive very slow. Not as fast as it could do, that's for sure. Would you rather live an extra 25 years or live a life without the need to sleep? Oh, sometimes I would like the idea of not having to sleep. But sleep does relax you, keep you calm, keep your mind open to the possibilities, let you have dreams. You can use those dreams to create so many beautiful things. I'd rather live an extra 25 years. Would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed? I'd rather always be overdressed. Personally, I like suits. Um, I don't have many of them. I've got a tuxedo and a regular tie suit, and that's pretty much all I have suit-wise anymore. I used to have more dressed up clothes, and I like to be dressed up, and I love to be overdressed. I do not like to be underdressed at all. Not really. I mean, only people, only intimate people are able to see me with very little clothes on, or at least I allow them to. Only times that's any different is if I'm swimming in the water, and that would be at a pool or something. And even then, I'm covered with extra clothing until I get to the pool. Then I take it off, get in the pool as quickly as I can. When I'm ready to get out of the pool, I get to a towel, dry off quickly, and get back into those extra clothing pieces. So I am definitely one to always be overdressed. 71% of people agree with me on that one. Would you rather spend one night spent passionately with Rosie O'Donnell, or have your two front teeth pulled out? Well, for one, Rosie O'Donnell's lesbian, so I really wouldn't be able to have a passionate night with her anyway. I guess I'd rather have my two front teeth pulled out. 32%. Okay. Would you rather tea or coffee? I'd rather tea because I do not like coffee at all. 54%. Okay. Would you rather be a vampire who can transform into a bat or be a ghost that can possess only appliances? So basically, you'd be Rotom or Dracula. And yes, I did do a Pokemon reference there. Uh, I'd rather be a vampire. Yeah, I'd rather be a vampire. Okay, 58% agree. Alright, would you rather fight 3 bulls at the same time or fight 10 bulls one at a time? Oddly enough, I know Markiplier answered this one. And to be honest, I'd agree with him both ways. I'd probably die because I am not a bullfighter. Taking them on one at a time, I'd get worn out, especially since I have to do 10 of them. Whereas 3 bulls, maybe I could luck up and get 2 of them to kill each other while I fight the last one. So I guess, or I might even luck up and get in the middle of all 3, let them all charge me, and jump out of the way at the last second, and all 3 of them kill each other. I think I'd do the 3 at the same time on that one. Alright, would you rather have been to Hogwarts or trained under Obi-Wan Kenobi? Okay, I am both a Star Wars fan and a Harry Potter fan, so this one is extremely difficult for me. Because both are very, very, very good outcomes for me. I think I'm going to leave this one with you, the viewer. This is where I want to end this. Would you, the viewer, rather go to Hogwarts or be trained as under Obi-Wan Kenobi and become a Jedi Knight? I'm not going to look down on either choice because, again, I like both. Leave me your answers in the comments below. Like if you like this video, of course. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos by me. And of course, also in your comments, please leave me some other games and things you would like to see me play. And as far as the rest goes, I will see you in the next video. See you later.